do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay, so dinner it is. So he invited you for coffee and you don't know what to say? Well, I would say coffee is cute, but I would prefer you take me out to dinner. It will give us more time to get to know each other. Coffee is something I take when I'm running my errands and I'm not on errands.
Now, for you guys that don't know or are familiar with that woman, she actually went viral for the first clip that I played for you guys. The second one was actually a little bit more recent. And I think she was on the channel Valuetainment on YouTube. And for the female detractors that are watching, just like you find it unattractive for a man to expect sex on the first date, apply that same kind of disgust and unattractiveness to what this woman is over here advising y'all to do in order to upgrade from a coffee date to a dinner date. I don't even know if I like you yet or not. So why should I sit over here and why should you feel entitled to a dinner date as a first date? But don't worry guys, it's gonna get worse when I show you the next clip. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into the next clip.
So I went out on a date last night. Bad decision, bad decision. She's a little younger than what I would normally go for. I'm not even gonna tell y'all how old she was because it's embarrassing, but she was still in school and I ain't got no business out here with nobody that ain't young. We get to the restaurant, she orders 2 meals. I've seen this on the internet in other people's videos where they're at dinner and the girl's talking about she gotta buy food for her kids and all this stuff. She don't have any kids, so I'm like, why am I buying 2 meals? I asked that casually and she tells me that it's for her brother at home.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
I go with the flow and I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's just a meal, it's not a huge deal. It doesn't stop there, so I let the meal thing go and we're sitting there talking through dinner and she's basically just telling me about all the stuff that she wants me to do for her. She's got to get her hair done next week. She wants her nails done. She's literally sending me pictures of expensive shoes and things that she wants me to buy, and the expectation is I'm just going to give her cash. And she even has a CASHAPP and she gives me that and I'm like,
what is that?
What is going on here? This is not something I've ever been accustomed to. So it's kind of testing my patience at this point. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't think we're probably going to go out on another date again, but I got to see this through. So then the kicker, she needs a place to stay for the weekend.
Bruh.
I'm a nice guy, like I said, and then it works to my disadvantage. So I said, okay. Obviously you need a place to stay. If I can help you out, then I will. But I told her, look, on Monday, I'm dropping you and your punk ass brother who's eating up the food I just bought back off at my ex-wife's house and she could deal with this.
Watch this bullshit. Just watch it.
After our first date, we went on some little walk by the pond, real cute. And the next day, he sent me a full spa care package. For what?
Uh-oh.
Like what? I ain't gonna hold y'all. A spa care package. I'm talking about facials, deep stone massage, everything. After one date. That right there is a red flag to me now. When people start giving you big packages and big presents so early on, that's a red flag. That's the beginning of love bombing.
Bruh.
What? So you go on a date with a man. Clearly he enjoyed the date because he sends you a care package after the date. And that's a red flag. Out of all the things that could be considered a red flag, that's what you chose. You got men out here who will literally argue a woman down about splitting the bill on a date and won't even buy a woman a plate of food, but you get a whole care package after a date, and that's a red flag. And then y'all sit up here and complain when men don't know how to treat y'all. They're confused as fuck. If they don't do nothing, if they don't take you out, they don't buy you anything, then they're broke. They send you a nice care package after a date with you to show you that they enjoyed their time with you. And that's a red flag, and it's love bombing. No wonder they out here acting a damn fool. Hell, they confused. Cause shit, I'm confused.
Yeah, lady, we as men share your sentiments because men are definitely confused. Now, I understand that every individual is different, but there should be some kind of baseline when it comes to dating. And I think the problem is that women move the goalpost so much that men are getting to a point where they're just checking out, or they're traveling abroad and dating abroad. And these next couple of clips, I'm going to show you how much easier it is and how much less of a headache it is dating abroad. And I want to give a shout out to Digital Bro Man, because he's the guy that I'm going to be reacting to with these two clips. The first clip is going to be something that's on the cheaper end, which he got a lot of pushback for, and then the next clip is going to be something that's more on the higher end, and both are actually very, very affordable, man, if you're earning US dollars. All right, so check these clips out.
How far does 1,000 pesos in the Philippines go? I'm gonna find out. First things first, got some movie tickets. In America, you'll never see this. The movie theater comes with free popcorn. We saw that new Spider-Man movie, so good. And then we got an insane amount of food for the price. I tried Halo Halo for the first time, it slapped. Here's how many tokens you get at the arcade for less than $2. Karaoke is like 2 tokens. Games are like 1 token, it's insane. We could have spent all day here if we wanted to. And that's a pretty good date for 18 bucks. Now, a lot of Western women are upset in my comments saying that I'm broke or that it's embarrassing that I'm not spending enough. These countries are beautiful. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I think that exposes a toxic part of Western dating culture where the amount of money spent on the date is the value of the date or the value of the man. Where in asking a question, how much should you spend on a first date, is actually confusing to some girls in these cultures. People are curious what's it like to date in the Philippines. What do you think is like a good amount to spend on a first date?
I don't think the amount matters. It's just how you project yourself.
Now, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's definitely fun to be able to flex on a date and say, I'm the type of guy that can afford these experiences, and I've done that in the past. But I think it's equally as impressive of a flex to be able to tell a girl, hey, I'm the type of guy where you could have fun going out eating street food with. You don't have to be in a helicopter 100% of the time. The most important thing on a date is that you're present and you can create an enjoyable experience with that person. And yeah, follow me, I got good shit. A $50 date in the Philippines. I'm dating around the world. This is what it looks like. I'm getting ready for my date. I'm currently in the Philippines. My money goes far here, so I want to show you guys how good of a date I can plan with just 3,000 Filipino pesos. Let's go. We met up at Aguiman Bar. The aesthetic here is incredible, and they have the world's best cream. Ask for a free shot of it. I know what you're thinking. It's actually that good. It deserves the title. They have a live band and really put a lot of attention to detail in their cocktails, and they taste delicious. We then head upstairs for a completely different experience. They have a DJ here, and underneath this giant tree, they serve these ritual drinks. Come with a live show. Tastes great. Definitely worth the $8. Pro tip, ask for a tour of the gin distillery. You can see how they come up with all the crazy recipes, and you get a free shot of their world famous gin. Now, this place is still very expensive for the Philippines, so I decided to catch a $2 Uber and go to the Versus arcade. All of the arcade games are free here, and it's a lot of fun. It feels more like a big club scene when the music starts. We got a few drinks here and caught a buzz. They range anywhere between $4 and $10. Night was winding down, and I wanted to show off some authentic after-party American cuisine. So we hit up Mickey Dickey's, got a cheap Uber ride back. I ended up spending about 3,200 pesos, but we had a great night out together.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but dating overseas seems to be a lot more simpler and less of a headache and less stress and less confusing, if you ask me. Based on my personal experience, I've shared, it's been the same for me. When I was in my last date in Colombia, I remember mentioning this. I had a girl get Uber to my place, and then we walked down the street because where we were going was literally down the street, and it felt really nice outside, and so I wanted to, go for a little bit of a walk. We ended up riding back though, but the restaurant was really close, and the combination of riding her to my place where I was staying, getting her a ride back and the meal that we had all together was about $20, give or take. And we ate at what's considered one of their higher end, more expensive restaurants. Dead ass, bro. And then you see what he did, what he was able to do with 1,000 Filipino pesos, which is about $18. And then on the higher end, 3,200, which is probably about $55. Both really good dates. And you see how people how the women in the comments were saying he was broke and that's disappointing. This is what I mean when I say dating in the West is toxic. They base your value solely on tangible things. This is a reason why these women complain so much about men who got it, treating them like trash. That's because you're coming in with a trash mentality and you're not being appreciative of anything. And it's confusing men because they're like, well, damn, if I'm too nice, then I'm love bombing. If I'm not nice enough, then I'm broke. There's no sense of balance. But then when you go overseas, you can stretch your money far and get more out of your money and take a woman on a really nice date and she's appreciative of it. So I mean, just the dating process alone is enough to make any man want to become a passport bro. Whether you want to claim it or not, just go overseas and find love, whatever the case may be. This right here makes the argument. But see, women don't want to hold each other accountable. Instead, what they want to do is shame you into dealing with this toxicity. But I'm just here to let you know that you don't have to. You know what I mean? And I'm living proof. I'm currently in Vietnam now. I'm headed back to Thailand in a few weeks. Then I'm going to go to Bali because it's on my bucket list. And then I'm going back to the Philippines myself. All right? Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. Helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel. Unplugged Traveler, link is in the description and pinned in the comments, as well as the merch line and my latest mixtape, Monk Mode Deactivated. Links are in the description. So until the next video, y'all, deuces.